actually recorded a few. It was mainly with an old friend group. A lot of them I don't talk to anymore.
Wow, who could have guessed? A guy starting a podcast? Get a room,
wow.
you two!
Holy! But yeah, I've actually hosted
the Blowjob Brothers.
Yeah, I've actually hosted a few podcasts. It was mainly just kind of a friend group kind of thing back when I made content that kind of involved other people. Now it's less so I don't really have a reason to do that. But I've always thought it was like a good idea to just have this space where you can like talk to friends and kind of like you know get attention to it in some sort of way, because it's almost like free content, you know.
Well, I guess in that sense you're right. And in that case, welcome to the John Hotline, where that's it, I give up. The birds are now officially a part of the podcast. I refuse to close my window. It's such a beautiful, bright spring day here. We're recording. I don't know if I should say when we're recording this. Not that it matters. But it's a beautiful, beautiful spring day.
It doesn't matter.
I just, I'm sitting on my couch. I'm sitting in my living room. I have Roku City on. I'm talking to my best friend, listening to nothing, watching Roku City pass by. It's a dream.
Type shit.
By the time this video actually comes out, we will have seen the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yep.
So how do you feel about that?
Listen, I'm ready, bro. I like the first movie, you know.
You did?
I like the first movie.
I don't know. Nice. I don't think it was Mario enough. I think it was really generic.
It's like I think it's just that they were trying to kind of introduce Mario in like a way that like general audiences would be able to like consume it and stuff.
Well, no, because I don't know about that. I push back on that every time somebody says that exact point, because it's fucking Mario. You don't introduce people to Mario. They know him. Maybe you have to introduce somebody to like Iron Man or something, but like no, Mario's on the cover of every Mario game, you know? You don't go into a GameStop and not come out knowing who Mario is.
Shit. I forgot what I wanted to say to that, like, as I thought of it.
Because I'm mocking you? I'm beating you! I'm winning! I'm beating you in the marketplace of ideas, you sissy liberal!
No!
You chud! Oh! Then I just rip my chest out and my beating Mario heart.
Minus 100 Mario aura.
Minus a billion Mario aura. So introduce yourself for a second, if you don't mind.
So yeah, I'm BeeVyr. I make YouTube videos that kind of involve like pop culture, like anime, manga, that type of stuff. You know, it's just kind of me talking to a screen and then putting really high effort edits that some of them I put like hours into just for them to show up for like a second or so. So, but you know, it is what it is. That's
I do know what it is. You're one of the more talented folk I know. And you know, folks on the channel might know you as Editor Matt. Are you fine with Editor Matt? Should I be calling you Editor BeeVyr or something?
No, I'm fine with either.
Is people call me Matt. Consistency okay?
People call me Matt. People call me B. People call me BeeVyr. You know, it doesn't really matter.
But nobody calls you two.
Nobody calls me two.
Nobody calls you two. You know, we have. I don't know how I've managed to really not mention streaming, specifically streaming audio. Hey, you know what? Actually, I take that back. Let's do it right now. I'm gonna challenge you. Name as many chat members you've seen in a John Chairs live stream right now. Give me one and I'll give you one. Give me one and I'll give you one.
Slinky Wonky Waffle.
Okay, that's a good one. It's a good one. I'm gonna try and pick one that you maybe wouldn't think of. I'm gonna go with my number one of all time always, George. George, what is it? George 375, I think, or 275. The number doesn't matter, but it's George. George 375.
Right.
Your turn.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for an easy one. I'm gonna go for a Cooper.
Okay. All right. Good. That was not the first one I was gonna think you were gonna say. That starts with the letter C. Okay. Katsteku22. We call him Teku because he has some like crazy name like Kratchkateku22.
Mm-hmm. So you were waiting for me to say the other one with the C?
I'm trying to give you the easy ones because this is an incredibly, I don't know, maybe incredibly narcissistic game.
I mean a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna go for our good old friend of the John Chairs channel. You know, my fellow coworker Sean Upon.
My fellow Americans. Oh my God, you want to know what's crazy? That's not even who I was thinking of.
Oh shit.
You're so right. I'm gonna take him now. I gave you 3 choices. I'm gonna take him now. Cumbo 12.
Oh shit! Sorry, Cumbo.
You know, Cumbo's actually the one who. Cumbo's actually the one that made the little. He's the guy that did the jingle for the podcast. I reached out to him.
Oh shit!
I like to keep things in the community when I can.
Yeah, fair enough.
But all right, yeah. The joke of that was. I guess I really just don't talk about my Twitch chat as much. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think it's a small community. This podcast episode is going to get like maybe 100 viewers tops. So there's no point. There's no point not bringing them up. The joke was that we have a member in the audience called King of the Bandits, but I've always called him King.
Yeah,
and apparently everyone else calls him Bandits.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's funny to continue that and call you 2 as BeeVyr 2.
Okay, yeah.
So I mean, I reached out to you before we did this, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one thing I really want to break down.
Yeah.
Break down that OC design you sent me.
Okay, all right, yeah.
I'm so curious about this, ladies and gentlemen. As far as I can tell, you know, assuming this is your first dive into BeeVyr, assuming this is your first interest into me. Hi, I'm John Chairs. But for you specifically, I've known you to use the main woman from the anime. Brand New Animal has been your kind of on-screen avatar for a while. And so when I asked you, I was like, hey, you know, when you come on the podcast, Chana is going to have to draw you anyways. So maybe this is the time that we design an OC for you, and then you know, she'll have to draw it, and you know, we can slide you that anyways. I know we're supposed to slide Minty. We're supposed to give Minty the drawing that Chana did. I think we keep we keep reminding each other, and then both of us keep forgetting.
Yeah, and then you had the fucking mother child type of argument. Yeah,
that's a crazy thing to say out of context.
But it was like you two were related. Something the way you were arguing, bro. It's like
Well, that's the kind of working relationship you get when you surround yourself with talented people for years.
Yeah.
My working relationship with Shauna has been one of the most incredible things to come out of this grand John Chairs experiment. Mm-hmm. And I will say, you have been absolutely pulling your weight on the channel. You've been doing incredible work.
Appreciate it.
The Mario one actually turned out really well. I'm thinking of giving you, I don't know, I'm thinking I should just share with you the Google Drive folder I have of all the Mario stuff I did that day, of the footage I took.
Okay.
But I don't know if I want to do that. I know I'm not going to lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a comment on one of those shorts where they were like, dude, you didn't show the mustache. Oh man, you should have shown the mustache, right? As I was sitting on my couch, I looked under the table. I looked under the little end table I have. You know, you've been in my apartment before. You know the little end table with the computer and the monitor on it.
Mm-hmm.
The Mario mustache is there.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I looked under. I don't even know how the fuck it got there, but the Mario mustache is there. It's right fucking there.
Bro, it's like the Green Goblin mask calling out to you.
Because from that event. You know, for I mentioned it in the last episode, but that episode's going up. In chronological order, that episode I delayed like crazy because I was just really busy. But that episode is the one that's coming out in our time next week. next Sunday. So that's the one that's going to come out after we've seen the Mario Brothers movie, and then this one is going to come out 2 weeks after that. So it's actually going to the Mario Brothers Galaxy movie is going to be like 2 weeks old after that. So do me a favor, guys. Tell us in the comments below what you think of the Mario Galaxy movie, and then also tell us if Fox McCloud gets naked at any point. And then
please, I need to know.
And then Charlie Day Luigi's gonna be like, oh well, I didn't want to say it doesn't look bad, but Mario, it kind of looks pretty good, Mario. I'm just saying.
Type shit.
My favorite part about the Mario Galaxy movie was. This is such a fucked up thing to say. My favorite part of the Mario Galaxy movie was the Luigi and Bowser pairing.
Oh,
don't pretend like you haven't heard.
I won't say it. I won't say that I haven't.
This is a safe space. You can say that. This is a safe space for you, pal. The who drew Luigi x Bowser?
Oh shit! Remind me.
Darn tootin', Chana. Ladies and gentlemen, pull up the Luigi Bowser Chana.
Just flash it for us.
I'm sure it's been scrubbed. I'm sure it's been scrubbed out of existence.
I hope not.
I actually. So this is a crazy thing that I get to bring up right now. First of all, I'm like a little incapacitated because it's a Sunday morning, and I usually don't like to spend money. I'm usually a very cheap person, you know that.
Yeah.
So me going out to eat at a restaurant is a very once a month and then never again for the next like 3 months kind of thing. But since for me and you right now we're both college students. I'm a senior, you're I think a junior, or no, you're a sophomore or whatever.
I'm a junior.
You are a junior? Oh, right, okay. Well, yeah, I was right. So our spring break is soon. Our spring break is like in like 3 days. Awesome! I'm actually, this is awful for me. So I have to, on the 31st, I have to go to Long Island. I could end my sentence there because that's horrible. But since it's the 31st, I have work on the 1st. Don't say where. But I have work on the 1st. So I have to go to Long Island, back, and then somehow get upstate for the week to go work a job upstate. And because the thing in Long Island is for my internship.
Ooh.
So I'm like pretty, this month is also pretty cool. This month as in viewers listening chronologically, whatever, this month in April. Because April is CPAC, Castle Point Anime Convention. So any John Chairs viewers here, if you're going to Castle Point Anime Convention in Secaucus, New Jersey, stop by and you may see the John Chairs. Don't be afraid to flag me down. Maybe stab me. I usually keep my wallet in my inner suit pocket.
Guys, don't do this.
My credit card,
guys.
Which actually, fun fact, you should say that. Yeah. So the reason I'm so confident right now and is because spring break is coming. So I'm actually going to go. I don't go on vacation. I go work. If you give me more than 4 days alone, I will use that to work. I'm pretty confident right now in money in, money out. So I decided to treat myself. So I walked outside. It was like 10 o'clock, not even. I walk outside. I walked into a diner. I ordered a Hungry Man special, which was a single sausage link, 2, I guess, sheets of ham, 2 eggs, 2 pancakes, 2 slices of bacon. $20.
This fucking fat no.
You fat fucking chud.
Look at the fucking mouth on this guy.
Hey, and you know what? Hey, there's a reason.
Rose my big
there's a
fat
reason.
belly.
That's what I'm doing right now. Stop. Yo. I'm rubbing my big fat belly.
editing, Joey. You won't understand this. But I mean, Joey right now won't understand it. But look up Dynamo from Deadlock, and you'll get it.
I don't want to do that now. That's so funny. It's so funny. You think I edit this podcast in more than like? I honestly, how do I edit the podcast? I link up all the audio channels. Sometimes I fuck with the audio, but the audio always sucks anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just bad at audio. That's why I can't wait. Look,
me too.
I have an artist best friend. I have an editor best friend. I have me. I'm just waiting until I find a best friend that is like an audio engineer.
Bro, I need that best friend too.
We need that best friend, bro. The chairman production company is smoothing out nice.
I know people that make music, but they do band lab stuff, so it's like they're not professional.
Well, neither are we. Well, I'd argue you are professional editor level.
I mean, I'm a professional if you go into experience.
Okay, not professional editor.
Kind of.
Because
fuck yeah.
No. I mean that in the sense that like when you edit, if you go into Hollywood, and somebody asks you like, hey, are you an editor? Okay. Can you color grade the entire movie and just line up all the shots? Versus, hey, we need like a really catchy graphic. We need some like really catchy motion graphics. Can you do that for us? That you'd be like, yeah, of course, I can do that.
Yeah.
Mind you, I brought up the diner story just because I know the thumbnail for this immediately. You're gonna love it.
Do you want to surprise me?
We're gonna surprise you. But
shit, okay.
I say we like I have any part. So for the first few podcast episodes, I think literally one and two. I wanted to give Chana the ability to be like, I'm gonna give you like a few sentences from the podcast. Just draw whatever comes to mind from that. And of course, the first guest was her, so she had her own mind. And then the second was How Cozy, and I told her that, and she ended up with the Phoenix Wright thing. But for 3, 4, and this is episode 6. It comes after episode 6.
I don't want to say it. I'm not. I don't know. I'm tweaking out. I know. No.
I've been giving her explicit. Really shitty Photoshop rough sketches of what to draw. So I can talk about this one because it hasn't released yet, but by the time this episode gets released, it'll obviously already be out.
Yeah.
So for every podcast episode, I've made like 3 titles, and then I let the YouTube algorithm do the A and B testing.
Yeah.
But for episode 5, I think, the one with awful in it, I specifically have one title and one title alone, and if they don't like the title, then they just don't watch it. I don't care. Go kick rocks. And it's Paging Dr. Pepper. It's just gonna be me and him sitting out of the doctor, sitting outside Dr. Pepper's office. I'm very excited about it. I might do a few actually. I lie. I might do a few variations of that, like paging Dr. Pepper. Is Dr. Pepper a woman? Some Dr. Pepper.
I never understood the Dr. Pepper craze because it feels like it just came out of nowhere.
It is now the number 2 soda in America. I don't know if the world.
I've had it like once in my. I've probably had Dr. Pepper like once in my life.
I don't understand. It's not the best thing you've ever tasted.
I mean, it had like a hint of cherry.
Okay, well, actually, here's a more important question: are you a virgin?
Do you really need to ask that question?
Well, I'm just.
Do you really need to ask that question?
Well, I'm just saying, it can change the taste of Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
Can you fucking imagine that? What was that? What was it called? It was like. No, so it's this really infamous. I think it's a Dr. Pepper advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Dr. Pepper advertisement that they literally taught Like, I literally learned about it in school. I knew about it beforehand, but I learned about it in class. I was taking, like, a history of... I think it was a history of television and broadcasting. Or it was... Because they were taught by the same professor, so it was either history of television or fandom in television. One of those two classes. Where to advertise Dr. Pepper... It could not be Dr. Pepper. But basically to advertise a soda, they were like, Dr. Pepper, it's not for women.
Oh, fuck.
Literally,
crap.
the ad was just like, not for girls.
Oh, okay.
And that was the entire ad. Just, yeah, if you drink this one beverage, it's just gonna fucking incinerate your insides if you don't have...
Oh, yeah, this was 15 years ago.
Did you look it up?
This is a story from... I just looked it up. This is a story from like 15 years ago.
Is that the actual ad? Did I get it right? Was it Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper's bizarre new not for women ad campaign. Like if you look it up, it's just a can of Dr. Pepper, a glass of Dr. Pepper, and then the big text, it's not for women with women in red.
Yeah, it's just They didn't even try. It was 15 years ago. 15 years ago was 2011 too, right?
Yes, it's October 18th, 2011.
2011 sexism is hilarious. It's not even like...
Dude.
It's not even like that one episode of King of the Hill where Hank's dad or whatever looks at the Asian neighbor and he's like, I know you're not Chinese, you're Vietnamese. Anyone could tell. And then he looks at the screen and he's like, huh? That, like, really specific, old school, specific kind of racist. The kind of racist where if somebody goes, I want to protect the white race, they go, what about Italians? just so blatant. Just not for women. Not even girls. Just not for women.
Bro, it's like, I mean, to be fair, we low-key... Do you think we still have that kind of sexism on, like, social media now?
Of course, like, we do.
I remember, bro, it was like for International Women's Day, Twitch said they were going to host a Marvel Rivals where it was a bunch of people playing Overcooked.
I heard about that. That was messed up. Oh, wait. Do you know the even worse one?
What?
Not worse than Not for Women. Worse than Twitch doing Overcooked or whatever.
Which?
It was Wendy's or Burger King. I'm gonna make a.
I think
I know what I'm talking about.
I think it was Burger King.
It was Burger King.
The funny thing about that is, I saw that tweet in like the first 2 hours it was posted.
Did you
like,
save it? Did you take a screenshot?
No, I didn't take a screen. I don't even know how many. I was still in high school. I don't even know how many years ago this was.
You know what? Speaking of legendary, I'll give you two. I'll give you a recent one and I'll give you an old one. Okay. Legendary social media posts that you witnessed in real time. The death of Chuck Norris.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, the death of Chuck.
Sad. Do you know who? I think you know because I might have told you. I found out about Chuck Norris's tragic passing through Benjamin Netanyahu's Twitter account.
Oh my god!
And the only reason, so I forgot I did this, but every so often, like right-wing pundits or like political figures will pull up on my timeline, and it'll be something that like I very vehemently disagree with, and I'm like, why the fuck is this even on my feed in the first place? I don't fucking like any of this shit. And then I'll scroll down, and Connor Eats Pants.
Connor!
Yeah, him. I follow him on Twitter. Because I followed him ever since he started like genuinely running JD Vance off social media.
Oh yeah, bro. You want to know the fun? Do you know why he was that angry?
Why?
He was passing a kidney stone.
Him? Connor?
Yes, Connor said that he had a sneeze that was so bad it aggravated his kidney, and he got a stone and he had to pass it. That's why he was mad. He was on the toilet talking shit to JD.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Well, yeah. So because of that, I thought it was so funny. I followed him. So every so often, I'll see shit like that where like Benjamin Netanyahu Lo Kirkueninahalutli pulled up on my timeline, and
Bro.
I scrolled down and I was like, why the fuck am I finding out from him? And then I scrolled down. It was Connor Eat Pants quote tweeting it, being like, what a bad way to find out. And I was like, yeah, dude, fucking thanks.
Gosh.
And then
that's when I go.
This one's even further back. This was when I worked. I wasn't working Castle Point Anime Convention at the time. I think I was working. It was in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So I think Lancaster, Pennsylvania is the one that has Zenkai-Con. Zenkai-Con, I think that was it. I love Zenkai-Con. I only went 1 year, and I was so heartbroken that I didn't go back the next year.
Sounds amazing from the name.
Ugh, I love anime conventions. So I love small, local shows. I love them. I worked Otakon. Mm-hmm. Otakon, not as fun as Zenkai-Con. Mm. It gets to a point where, like, Anime NYC, awful. Hate that show.
Damn.
Too big. Too industry, too big. But I was working that show, and I woke up in the hotel that morning. Mm-hmm. You know, my roommate, or not my roommate, my coworker was like in the shower or whatever. I'm like, you know, Bluey's on the fucking TV because hotel TV rocks.
Oh yeah,
that was genuinely the first time I ever watched an episode of Bluey. Was in my hotel.
Sounds like a good time.
Oh, dude, I love. Well, hotel TV is perfect for like American Dad.
Yeah,
100%. I looked up on my phone. I scrolled on Instagram. Don't flinch when I say this. Kanye West uploaded a picture of the poster for, I think, 21 or 22 Jump Street. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you're going to need to enlighten me.
Oh, yeah. So Kanye West posted a picture of the 21 Jump Street poster, and then in the caption just wrote, like, I just watched 21 Jump Street, and you know what? I'm so sorry, Jews. To the Jewish community, I'm so sorry. I see the error of my ways, and this movie is the one that helped me. that helped me see the light of day. That Jews aren't bad people.
I really hope that I didn't know this.
21
I really hope
Jump
I didn't
Street.
know this.
I'd say actually, I can't really say that these days, but I'd say most normal people know that.
Watching Jonah Hill at 21 Jump Street made me like Jewish people again.
Was that a direct quote?
That's the post.
And send. That I woke up that morning, read that, and just stared at my phone for like 5. I couldn't tell if I was dreaming.
I feel like I should have known this, and I might have just wiped it from my mind.
Oh, so good! It was so good. Like, come on,
Jonah Hill, the savior.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, it was real. It was a real thing.
Oh my gosh.
Meanwhile, can you imagine how crazy life has to get that Kanye West doesn't even break the news anymore?
He doesn't even break. Bro, I don't even know what Kanye West is doing anymore. Apparently, he released an album.
He did?
He released an album.
Oh, that sucks. I haven't. What kind of music do you listen to?
I listen to electronic music. I listen to hip hop. I listen to some J-pop.
Okay, give me 3 songs or 3 albums, whichever one you can do, for the audience today.
3 songs. That is going to be hard.
Okay, give me 3 albums then. Or both. I don't mind.
Fuck. Okay. You're making me open up Spotify because I don't know how to do this off the top of my head.
You know. Okay, I'm gonna try and give you some off the top of my head.
Okay.
Whatever album. I think it's the same album. Great song. I think Josie, Steely Dan. Great song. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to do all... I solemnly swear to not name only 5 Steely Dan songs and then nothing else. Let's see. I've been getting back into Ninja Sex Party lately. Let's do like a normal Ninja Sex Party. I don't want to do a normal one. Oh my god. Oh, I'll tell you this in a second. Eating food in the shower It's a great one. So it's a quick one too. It's a very silly one though. It's less musically charged and more watch the music video to laugh along with it. But it's a pretty good rock. I'm a busy guy and you're a busy woman. Every day we wake up morning at the crack of 9. Then we gotta choose between morning sex and breakfast. God knows we need both, but there just ain't no time. But I found the way to get the most out of the day. Prepared you this buffet. Grab your clothes, take off your time and follow me. Let's eat our food in the shower. Great one. Very fast though. Also ends in a mariachi band.
Okay.
Like shit. Just dying.
Oh.
So maybe... How are you doing on your side?
I mean, for individual songs, I have a playlist where I put like the songs that I like that I've like really liked over the time, and I knew that it would be pretty much. I knew that I would keep them in my head forever.
Oh, you know what? I've been meaning to listen to this song lately. I've been meaning to put a lot more. I think it's John Mayer. Mm-hmm. You know him?
I've heard the name.
It's the guy that did I wanna turn the whole thing upside down. Who's to say what's impossible and can't be found? You know that one? The Curious George song. It was in the Curious George movie.
I did not watch the Curious George movie.
What about?
Come on. Come on.
You know who gets really mad when I do that? Chana.
Okay.
I'll be like, hey, can you draw? You know, like, hey, can you do this for me? She'll be like, yeah, okay. And like, what are they wearing, or like, what face should I do? What face should I do? Joey. like grab your neck, pull you off the feet, mad.
I mean, honestly, as a fellow creative, I guess I'm a creative.
I'm a creative too.
I mean, as a fellow creative, if you're in the process of like getting ready to lock it in, then somebody pulls the fucking, it's like, bro, I'm trying to lock in right now, bro.
I'll use this as a public platform to apologize. I'm sorry, Chana. The trick is that I know she'll never watch an episode of this podcast, unless it's hers. Another great one. I wanna run through the halls of my high school. I wanna scream at the top of my lungs. I just found out.
Oh wait, I know that song.
There you go. That's it. That's John Mayer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, the weather's finally starting to sound like him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks because I spend all day inside.
Fuck.
Well, you know what happens when I go outside? Spend $7 on a bottle of iced tea and corn tortillas, and $20-something on a hungry man breakfast. You know what that makes me want to do? What? Scream at the top of my lungs. My lungs. Are you playing anything right now?
No, I'm not playing anything right now. You mean like a game?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just sitting here in silence.
Oh no, I don't. Matthew. No,
What?
I do not mean are you playing a video game while you're supposed to be talking and recording a podcast with me. I mean currently in your free time. You fucking idiot. I mean currently, are you playing any video games in your free time?
I mean, I'm right now. I'm
no,
playing,
not right now.
No, I mean like in general. I mean like in general.
General for insurance.
Joey.
Do you remember those commercials?
The general.
Don't fucking stop! I can hear you typing. The general.
I might need to remind myself.
No.
Oh, I know this guy. I know this guy.
Go to the general.
General, save some time.
You remember the relationship he had with Shaquille O'Neal in the 2000s?
I might have seen it, but
why the fuck was Shaquille O'Neal
I forgot.
selling car insurance? I was 8.
It's like the third image. If you search up the general car insurance, it's the third image.
Him and Shaquille O'Neal.
Him and Shaquille O'Neal. Yes.
Why did he do that?
I don't know, bro.
I came across some Shaq gummies at the grocery store.
Uh, so I mean, did you sample?
No, because they were like probably like $6, which is just a lot to spend on a single package of gummies.
Bro, imagine going 20 years sober and then you break out with fucking Shaq gummies.
Oh, you just hear boom, 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 boom. Joey, it's me, Shaquille O'Neal. I heard you didn't want my gummies. I heard you didn't want my gummies, so I came to bring you some. I'm gonna curl you up into a basketball and throw you out your window. No, Shaquille, please. That's too bad. Shaquille, ha! And then he morphs into a semi truck and runs me over in my own apartment.
Oh,
I just
fuck.
assume that's what Shaquille O'Neal can do. I don't know what he can't do. It's we often ask what can someone do and not what they can't.
I mean, honestly, if Shaquille O'Neal ever pulled up on me talking about that, I'd just say the words Sabrina Carpenter and then he'd walk away.
No, get away! Okay, so actually this time, in general, not the insurance, in general, in your free time, what are you playing?
In general, I'm playing the new Monster Hunter game, the Monster Hunter Stories, Monster Hunter Stories 3.
Really?
I played all three.
I didn't take you as one of those kinds of people. I didn't take you as a I didn't take you as a Monster Hunter fan. That is not a derogatory thing. I pinky swear.
Bro, what do you mean you didn't take me as a Monster Hunter fan? In one of our classes, I literally interviewed somebody. Bro, I literally interviewed somebody about what weapon they use in Monster Hunter.
Okay, in my defense, can you talk a little bit more about that class for context for the audience?
Oh yeah, for context, so in that class we did we were doing presentations on different topics up until around the time the class ended. Somebody in that class was doing a presentation on something in Monster Hunter. I don't know what it is. I forgot what the topic was, but I remember just being locked in the entire time purely because it was Monster Hunter. And then after the so at the end of their presentation, when they had any questions, I put on a I went all business like and professional and shit, and I started interviewing the person about what their favorite monster was and what their weapon in Monster Hunter was, and luckily they passed and I gave them a 10 out of 10. So
the only reason I forgot that, I know that somebody in that class did a Monster Hunter thing, but I forgot most of the questions because I accidentally, I got that one guy in our class started. I raised my hand and I was like, what do you think of League of Legends? And then he said no, and I made everybody clap. And then I did that once, and then the other guy in class, every single presentation, he would raise his hand without fail and ask, what do you think of League of Legends? And it worked for like 3 times.
Yeah.
And then by the 4th time, everyone was like, when is he going to stop?
I mean, that's it. To be fair, he did say crazier stuff in that class. But
oh my
we're
god,
not
you're
gonna
so
talk
right.
about that.
No, wait. You remember. Say it. Say it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Don't cover any names. Don't say anyone's names.
Yeah, we were talking about. I mean, honestly, I don't remember a lot.
Me neither.
So, but yeah, we were talking. I don't know. It was something about customization, and it was something about customization in video games, like diversity or something, maybe. But he was talking about how he was playing Half-Life, and for some reason this is in his words.
No, not Half-Life.
He said
not Half-Life. It was it Mass Effect?
Mass Effect. Yeah, he said Mass Effect. It's like he said for some reason he said so for some reason I wanted to make a black character.
The whole room was like,
me, bro, me and the girl in front of me, we just look at each other. We just look at each other, bro, because we were both African American, and we were like, yo.
We were? What are you now?
My fault. I was like, sorry,
I guess you're a beaver now, right?
Japan. Oh yeah. I don't know. I'm some beaver. I have a friend in Japan who I just talked to, so I'm feeling a little bit Asian myself. So.
Oh yeah, I saw your Discord. Dude, actually, fucking speaking of your Discord profile, really funny because the way I found out that Discord had, the easiest way I could say this is, and does anyone in the audience remember in Victorious, the Nickelodeon sitcom Victorious, whenever they'd change scenes, they would set their status to like, me and Andre just licked ketchup off each other's feet. Hashtag feeling queasy. Send. Discord has that now where you can like update your status. And for a while, every fucking time specifically you, with your pride and your ego, we had a good thing going, you sick son of a bitch.
I think you're going a little bit off topic, buddy.
I had a guy. You weren't the guy. I had a guy, and now that guy's dead.
Finger. No, Mr. Finger, no.
Walter, I got a finger. I'm gonna put that finger somewhere, Walter. You point to me on the puppet where you want me to put that finger. But every time you specifically updated your Discord status, I would genuinely get a notification on my phone. And I'd check it, and I'd be like, oh, did Matt text me? And it'd be like, guys, I'm having a trouble with my gacha pulls.
Okay, all right.
I was so...
I don't remember putting a status
that.
that.
No, you didn't. That was just me. That was just me being, I guess, facetious is the meanest word I could say, but just silly is the nicest. But, so, literally in the most, like, old man yells at Cloud I possibly could have, I fucking DM you on Discord, I'm like, hey, what is happening? Make it stop.
Bro, I literally had to DM. I literally had to DM you.
I was so embarrassed.
I didn't even know it was a feature.
I kept getting fucking notified.
It was like a day-old feature.
It was like... It was so fucking stupid.
You have any highlights of my statuses or not?
No, not right now. Well, I blocked them all out. Because I'd look at them and I'd be like, this does not relate to me. Why do I fucking need to see this? I was more mad at Discord than I was at you. But
fair enough.
Well, yeah, because apps will get really desperate for you to come back if you don't use them very often. Snapchat is a great example.
I've left Snapchat long
behind. If you
behind.
don't use Snapchat for like months at a time, it will just start sending you notifications like, hey, Quandale Dingle uploaded to their story for the first time in 3 days. Maybe you want to see that. Hey, person you haven't talked to since middle school just uploaded a really shitty slop video on our weird TikTok ripoff. You would like that, I think. Hey, Team Snapchat just sent you nothing, but we thought you'd want to know.
Type shit.
This friend that you went to high school with that got a DUI in college, I think they put something on their story. Actually, I'm not sure. And it'll just send you stuff over and over until it gets so it's like Duolingo. Yeah. Duolingo is like, hey man, XD RAR, our evil uwu mascot's gonna epic lol waffle you to death if you don't do your heckin' epic English. I'm sick of everything. I'm sick of it. You know what I want to do? Scream at the top of my lungs. So, I mean, for me personally, I haven't played any of it. For a while I was doing I think like a year ago, I was replaying through a lot of the Yakuza games in my free time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nowadays, I still have to write the article. I still haven't done that. Yeah. I told the editor that I was like, hey, I'll be a little busy, so I might be able to get it done at the end of the month. And she was like, all right, I'll tell him you'll have it done by the end of the month. And I was like, okay. And like, I'm probably going to bang it out tonight. But that's bad because I told myself I'd bang it out tonight last night. I'm so bad at I don't even have the full video out yet. The full video scripted, not even filmed.
Is it fun to say what it's related to? Or?
Yeah, yeah, because by the time this comes out, it should be
I
released.
remember you mentioned it was about
Roblox.
Roblox and stuff, right?
I for my internship have been tasked with writing an article about Roblox for parents, like what it is, why they should be concerned, what they should know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, I think one of the reasons I've been really, one of the reasons I've been so hesitant to like sit down and write that is because I feel like there's some like genuine research that I'd have to do. I can't just like vibe code it like I have with the last two articles that I just sat down and I banged them out in an hour because I like the prompt was I pitched the first one. I pitched the first article. My article was I want to do an article on like maybe the listicle of like the top 6 Valentine's Day Lego sets to get your kid. And they were like, that's cool. And then they didn't come back to me this time. But they put in the they put in the like the company Slack about with like, hey guys, here's an offer for anybody that wants to write this article. We need top 8 anime movies to show your kids. I wrote that one in one sitting, obviously. Right. Here's my question to you. Top 8 anime movies to show kids.
You want me to give?
I want you to give me anything. Give me. I think 8 is a crazy number because my top 8 could not make the list because I had to keep it PG, G.
Okay. Let's see. And we're just doing anime movies, right?
This is specifically to like get your kids in. Something for families and kids. And the rule is it has to be G or PG, which unfortunately
it has to be rated.
It has to be G or PG. Parental guidance or just guidance.
Okay. That's gonna make it a little bit harder.
That was the challenge of the article. Was I was like, oh well, obviously Lupin the Third, Castle of Cagliostro. You want to get your kids into that because that's a classic. Nope, that's like PG-13 at best. And so I was like, oh, that sucks. And then what was another one? I'm trying to think. I think I wanted to.
I mean, obviously you can put the Ghibli movies there.
Yeah,
right?
Well, the challenge for that was I didn't want to just do 8 Ghibli movies because that's such a cop out. Because obviously that's like showing somebody Western animation and then just telling them to watch a bunch of Disney movies. Not even like Shrek. That is kind of interesting.
I mean, shows that you can show to your kid.
Movies specifically. Honestly,
movies.
You know what else? You know what else is kind of a Western animated movie that I don't feel we give enough respect.
What?
I'm gonna give you 2 of them. The Brave Little Toaster. Pausing for reaction.
I mean, that's not the craziest. It doesn't sound like the craziest premise.
You've never seen The Brave Little Toaster?
No.
What?
Is it that shocking?
Yes. Ugh. Or Fern Gully. Did you even go to school?
Bro,
are we getting the same degree here?
You don't know. You don't want to know what I was watching in school.
Oh man. You know what one of my first animes was? Monster Musume.
I still have not seen.
Oh, shut up! Don't lie to me.
I have not watched Monster Musume.
Wow.
I saw. It's like I always knew about the clip of the bird girl licking that ice cream.
For me, my introduction, frankly, the fact that my like of anime really curved down and became normal the second I stopped being a teenager, I think is a total miracle. But I started when I was like 13 or 14 or whatever. I caught Akame ga Kill. Pause for reaction. On
I honestly
never heard it?
No, I've heard of a comic. I actually saw a little bit of a comic got killed when I tuned into Adult Swim as like a
Yeah.
as like a 9-year-old. I just saw a guy getting slashed in
100%.
half.
That was me. I was getting slashed in half on national television. But,
Oh,
yeah, it's okay. I recovered. But I saw that, and then I ended up going to watch the rest of it, and I couldn't find the rest of it. And then I ended up finding Crunchyroll, and I ended up finding the rest of it on Crunchyroll. But that's when I found out that they didn't have the dub, and that's when I found the difference between like dubs and subs. And then I ended up watching the rest of that. Fun fact, and spoilers for Akame ga Kill, however old that show is now. Not which is the one with the Studio Trigger one with the girl that's clothes are alive.
that is Kill la
not
Kill.
Kill la Kill. Akame ga Kill, different show. So don't worry about Kill la Kill. But
Yeah.
Akame ga Kill, every fucking character dies. Every main character in that show dies.
Apparently, it's different in the manga.
Yeah, but
you know,
for,
they had
for
to.
me, that was the first time that ever happened.
Bro, the
First time I ever watched
about
any
that
piece
series,
of media where something like that happened. I was crazed.
Bro, the funniest thing about that series is you can look this up later, but the person who wrote that series didn't like the amount of people who died in the anime, so he went on to write a series called Chained Soldier, which it's pretty heavy on fan service, and the main character just pretty much gets with a bunch of girls. We're talking.
And what was that? What was that manga again?
Chained Soldier.
Okay, Chained Soldier. That makes sense because from what I heard, a mangaka, a relatively unknown mangaka at the time, read that, and he saw that, and he was so put off by how the main character had a normal, if not perverted, actually not a normal at all, had a very perverted, weird relationship with all the women, and so he created something. He created a manga where there's a guy who gets fucked over by women all the time, and ends up getting really scared, and he called it Chain Saw Man.
Oh. But I thought.
Did you follow that? Was that a good joke? Was that a 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10?
I mean, it was clever. I'll give you that. It was clever. It gives strong dad joke energy. I fuck with it. But the only reason it doesn't make sense,
or spoiler free. Give me a spoiler free if you want to talk about it, because I haven't read it.
Yeah, it's mainly about like the author's thought process. The reason the main thing about Chainsaw Man is like Denji gets into an inappropriate relationship with like a bunch of strong and dominating women purely because Tatsuki Fujimoto got pushed over. He got his bike pushed over by a girl when he was really young, and he was really into it.
Yeah, I get it. You know what? I'm okay to say this. I get it. He's kind of right for that. Now, am I going to go buy a Makima figure? No. I think that's corny.
Fair enough.
I think there's a certain amount of respect you got to have for yourself for it to be cool.
Yeah. You gotta be like a collector of those things.
So the thing is, I saw Akame ga Kill on Toonami, and then I saw Lupin the Third Part 4 on Toonami too. And that was my first introduction to Lupin the Third. And so Lupin the Third was actually one of the first anime I ever seen, and that's why Lupin the Third stays in like my top 3. Because I love it so much. To this day, one of the most notable things about me is my sideburns.
Oh yeah, that is true.
I never even asked you about that, but I guess I never told you, not asked, because I don't need to ask. But I never told you this. Back in I want to say community college, so like 4-ish years ago, people literally professor would be like, "Hey, sideburns, come here," and I'd look confused. I'd be like, "Huh? Oh, me?" Because I was not used to having sideburns. I completely changed everything about myself the second I graduated high school. I lost like 30 pounds, I shaved my beard that I'd been growing since the pandemic started. I started dressing in like suits and like, you know, like more business cash and like a little more dandy-ish. Which is ironic because all of that was just a combination of all the media that I liked when I was younger, i.e. Lupin the Third, Space Dandy, and of course the Yakuza series. And at the time, I would watch Better Call Saul. I was watching Better Call Saul at the time, and there was a scene where I was always looking for a green blazer. Because one of Lupin's most iconic looks is in Castle of Cagliostro, where he wears a green suit. So I was always looking for one. And that's actually the light green, the lime green one. That was the suit I bought to try and replicate that. But I was literally watching a scene in Better Call Saul where like Giancarlo Esposito's character is, they're like all in the desert doing some like crazy serious shit. But I was literally in my underwear, in my bed, you know, like a normal person, just watching it, and I was like, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. He's cooking. Oh, hold on. And I got out of bed, turned on my light. It was like fucking midnight. Reached into my closet. I looked at the screen. He was wearing like some like light green on dark green, or I think it was dark green on light green. And I was like, no way. Does that work? And I literally grabbed all that shit out of my closet and I was like, my God, the color combinations. They're so interesting. That was one of the best things about watching Better Call Saul. Was just seeing how much bar for bar I could steal from Saul Goodman.
If you're going to steal, you got to steal from the best.
I literally, for Halloween, I dressed up as Saul Goodman because I wanted to joke about how everyone said I looked like him. But the best part about it, nobody knew if I was in fucking costume or not. I just assumed I wasn't. That's how ubiquitous I got with it. And then the second I moved to the city, I just like did not have it in me. I was too lazy. I genuinely went to school in sweatpants for the first time in like, you would catch me dead before you'd see me in sweatpants in my first 2 years of school. I just couldn't be bothered. It was like a balloon deflating. But the only thing I would say is similar to a balloon deflating is probably that time I invited a birthday party clown to entertain. I don't know if you remember this. It was when I invited a birthday party clown to entertain you while I went to an ad break.
Right.
Oh, wait. Oh, here he comes.
Wait.
Hello? Huh? What's that? What's that, little Billy? Timmy's stuck in the well? Really? What's that? You're saying that little Timmy doesn't really need help getting out of the well, but if I could bring him some USDA organic fair trade coffee, that would mean a lot to him? Okay, alright, Billy, calm down. Don't worry, because this podcast is brought to you by Mana Potion Coffee. Go to manapotioncoffee.com to get your very own USDA organic fair trade brews inspired by none other than Dungeons and also some other scaly large creatures. ManaPotionCoffee.com has a wide variety of products from light roast, dark roast, to medium roast, to no roasts at all. The legal term for decaf, as I like to call it. Don't be afraid to get yourself some awesome brews of tea, too. Like our Earl Grey peach tea and our green tea jasmine. Do you hear that? It's the sound of spring, and there's nothing quite like springtime peach iced tea. Use code JOEY, Joey, to get 15% off your first bag of coffee today. Or go to ManaPotionTabletop.com to get some John Chairs merch. Blink, 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 blink. Do you want to get yourself a John Chairs sticker pack Volume 1? I bet you do. They're real cheap and they're real nice. Or you can get yourself a John Chairs Chairman's Building poster. That poster's an 11 by 17 glorious print of all the best John Chairs we have to offer. Go look at all the Easter eggs. I promise they're there, but you'll only know if you buy them. Oh, what's that, Billy? Oh my God. Timmy died? Oh. It must be because he didn't go to manapotioncoffee.com. What's the matter? You didn't like the birthday clown? Come on.
I did. He tried to touch me, Joey.
You said he tried to? He didn't?
I fought him off.
I paid him extra for that, dude. Fuck. You know what I meant to record today that I think I'm still going to try to? A short. You're not going to believe this. The Nintendo Alarmo updated. I did not believe I went to bed at like midnight or whatever, and I put my head down, I looked at my clock, and I saw it had a little gift box in the top right corner. I genuinely let out like a I got so fucking excited. It took so long to update. It was like 5 minutes. I sat there and I was just like, oh my God, what is it going to be? What is it going to be? What is it going to be? Oh my God, I bet it's going to be Donkey Kong. It could be Donkey Kong. Oh God. Well, what if it's something new? What if it's something old? What if it's Mario Sunshine? What if it's springtime? Fuck, it's going to be Pokopia. It's going to be fucking Pokemon Pokopia, isn't it? That's whatever. So my guess was either Pokopia or Donkey Kong Bonanza. It was Mario Wonder.
Well,
which, like, that's
pretty
no,
good.
that's the exact reaction I had to it. I went, okay. The only problem I really have with that is all the. I guess that's not really a problem. All the alarms are just like the Wonder music, like the music that plays when you get a Wonder Flower in a certain stage. So and you know it's okay. That's okay. I haven't gotten any of the alarms yet to this day. And you know, I try to stay random with it. I leave it on random. So God knows when I'll get a Mario Wonder. I think what is it today? I think it's Pikmin today. But
yeah.
Dude, there's Mario Odyssey, the original Super Mario Brothers, the NES one.
Yeah.
Which is dog shit. In case I need to tell you. Genuinely dog shit. Mario Kart 8, and then Super Mario Wonder.
Okay.
There is so fucking much Mario on this alarm clock. I would dare say too much.
Yeah,
no variety anymore. I don't even know how other alarms have the chance to play. I'm surprised. The sheer, what is it now? It's Mario Odyssey, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Pikmin 4, Ring Fit fucking Adventure, and then Splatoon 3. I haven't heard Splatoon 3 in like... I don't really pay attention to my alarm too much these days. Because I live with a roommate, so I try to turn my alarm off as soon as possible instead of like waking up to it and like hearing it and stuff. That's the one thing about having a Nintendo Alarmo that I don't really get to bring up in the video because I recorded it over my spring break. Maybe that's why I'm thinking about it so much now. That's because, you know, I filmed that video during my spring break. But, you know, I really, the crux of the Alarmo is I just turn it on, turn it off the second it goes off because I get embarrassed that my roommate's going to hear, wahoo, wahoo, hello, it's Joey. It's a time to, come on, open up your door. It's a time to wake up. Mario gonna climb in those sheets with you. Oh, I'm gonna tickle you. You know, I have it set to Mario comes in and tickles you ASMR. You have to pay extra for that, though.
Oh.
Go tickle, tickle. Mario, stop.
Mario, were you reaching out? Why are you reaching there?
Lump. When did the last time you go to the doctor? I don't know, Mario.
Oh, shit.
Why? Maybe that's a question for the doctor, Mario. Let me go get him. And then he does like the fake stare thing by your bed. Mario think you... Mario think you might have the ball cancer. Mamma mia. Uh-oh. Mamma mia. We're actually right now, we're predicting live the first opening scene of the Mario Galaxy movie.
Oh, shit.
Where
who's going to be diagnosing it?
It's the first scene of the Mario Galaxy movie where Mario and Luigi are in bed together, as Italian brothers often are, and you know Mario and Luigi are in bed. Mario, are you pinching me? Mario, Mario feel Luigi. I think you got the ball lump. Oh no, mamma mia! And then then they try to go to a doctor, and the doctor's like, well, it's a toad, so it's like, well, I'm sorry, Mario, but there's no doctor on Earth that can cure Luigi's ball cancer. And then they have that moment where a gust of wind blows Mario's hat off his head, and he goes, whoa! And he grabs it, he looks up in the stars, and he goes, Hey, Luigi, I got an idea. And then they fly off to space to go cure his cancer. And then, of course, it's revealed that Luigi has actually been selling methamphetamine on the side ever since his cancer diagnosis.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty
insane. Yeah, that's fucked up.
The part where Toad gets killed by a bunch of Nazis and shoved in a barrel in the World 2 desert was just so hard to watch,
But it was just such a strong scene when Mario yells out Netanyahu's name in rage.
But this is per capita the most political an episode has gotten. I'll say this. There is a very clear distinction between YouTuber friends and in real life friends that I bring on this podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I might have done it for the Minty episode, but like, there's you can tell which episodes are someone I'm like. There was someone that reached out to me. They were like, "Hey, like, let's try not to talk about politics." And then the other ones where I'm like, what about that island? I'm so stupid about it. Oh, yeah.
Bro, imagine you ask someone that question one day and they're like, "Oh yeah, I was there."
Yeah. You mean Isle Delfino? No, Mario. No, not that island. Mamma mia. Luigi, I'm so glad the Piantas, they invite us to the island. No, Super Epstein. Oh. Hello, Mario.
Why don't you take a seat?
Mamma mia. Have you ever played, did you have a DS as a kid?
Nah, my brother had a DS.
Your brother?
I found a DS. My brother, yeah. I found
Mario Brothers?
I mean, I was always player 2.
Wow. So. Oh, older brother?
Yeah, it's older.
Wow,
older
you're
brother.
A younger brother? Do you have any younger siblings?
Yup. Nope.
Wow, you're the baby of the family, just like me. Wow. Yep. How old's your brother?
He's probably like 35 now. Actually, he's got. I don't know. I don't check that often.
You knock on his door. You're like, "Hey, you still 35?" No. All right.
I mean, I'm not gonna go all the way to New Jersey and knock on his door.
That's actually hilarious. You also have an older sibling in their 30s that lives in New Jersey. Wow. Yeah. I guess that's just the thing that they do, huh? Once you ever get worried that when we're their age, we're gonna move to New Jersey just out of genetic will?
Yeah, a little bit. Depends on. I mean, to be fair, it depends on the prices in this economy.
Colonel, the United States government has been conspiring to put special nanites in the water and treat it with fluoride so that the municipal water of New York City genetically forces people to get up and move to New Jersey. It's all a part of the mayor's evil plan to bring more people to New Jersey, Colonel.
Bro, you gotta start dubbing shit. You gotta start dubbing shit, man. You're too good at this.
What I'm really bad at is audio engineering. You can tell because anyone listening to this podcast has stopped listening by now. Oh god. Yeah. Well, other than that, I had a big breakfast today. Oh, you know what? Yeah, like I was saying at the beginning, I checked my analytics, and I was checking my analytics for the podcast, and I was noticing that the titles and the thumbnails do really well, and that people, we get some positive feedback from the podcast, but people dip off within the first 30 seconds, the first 2-ish minutes.
Yeah.
And I noticed that directly correlates with how I've been making the podcast recently, which is, 2 minutes-ish of soft lead-in. And then once I say, welcome to the John Hotline, I'm the John Chairs, and blah, blah, blah. And that's when the screen pops up and everything. Apparently, that has not been going well. And YouTube, YouTube was like, hey man, maybe you put a really exciting moment from the podcast in front, and lead with that, and then you can start like that. And I don't know, maybe I'm gonna have to do that. I didn't really want to do that because that's a bunch of extra editing that I don't know if I'm gonna do. But maybe I'll end up doing that. I don't know. This podcast business is something else. The podcast thing is certainly a creative exercise. I'll say this.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, so from my experience podcasting, it's the people I know, it's not that they have zero interest in me. It wasn't that they had zero interest in me. It's just back when I was still doing those podcasts, it's they would open it and it would just be PNGs on a screen, and it's one person that I've been told me is if they're gonna watch a podcast, it's a whole YouTube video. It's gonna be they prefer if it was in person, because those. I'm thinking the Yard or Lemonade Stand, where it's it's all these people in this circle and they're actually talking to each other. You can see them
really
doing all these mannerisms and stuff. Because it's if you just want to listen to the audio, then you listen to it on Spotify or one of those audio platforms. It's damn, I actually kind of get it.
Okay, maybe I'll put the John Hotline on Spotify. My thing is, I always thought that Spotify was for people that already have an audience. When I think of Spotify, I don't think of Spotify as a platform for discovery. I think of Spotify as a platform that you already know what you're looking for. Especially with for me, when I use music platforms, I will get annoyed whenever YouTube will be here's this new song you've never heard that kind of fits your vibe. And I'm no, fuck off. Play Jabberjaw Running Underwater for the 30th time, like I fucking told you to.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
You still haven't heard my top 5 songs.
No, I was about to say.
But yeah, I remember you mentioned.
Now let's say the fucking songs now. I thought you came up on that.
Okay, five songs out of my favorite songs ever that I have on Spotify at least. So obviously I liked Brand New Animal. I liked I really liked the ending. So one that I'm gonna mention is Night Running by Amy from the Brand New Animal ending. So there's that. Then this is one of my goats of all time. For hip hop, it's Wish feat. Kiddo Marv by Denzel Curry. Everybody knows
Sing it.
Hell
yeah! Come on.
Okay. I mean, it's like bars, so it's like it's not singing. It's more. Okay. You're putting me on the spot here, man.
I know. You, when you said "wish," you know what song I was thinking of? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
I wish I was a. Oh, I got.
I wish I had a girl who looked
Bro,
good.
you almost made.
Wish I had a rabbit and a hat with a bat.
Yeah, you had with a bat that was 6'4".
I know. Everyone's gonna hear it's gonna be like, Joey, you're actually really bad with lyrics.
Pop ice cream. Fuck, I humiliated myself. No, cut that, please.
Wait, you know what that reminds me of? You know what that
Cut that!
Okay, fine. I will text me on Discord an hour and 18 minutes and I'll scrub it. Sorry, chat. If you want to hear what he just sung, you're going to have to go in the comments and beg him. He'll make a YouTube short about it later.
Okay. I mean, I could probably sing night.
What's another
night running is Japanese. I could not do that one.
Wait, I had a really funny joke.
Another
just
one
blew out of my head. Oh no.
Bro, I mean, if you want me to sing, I think I have a pretty decent voice. I could probably find a lyrical line
I get
somewhere.
So it's that one. Brand New Animal. I've given you. I'm gonna get. You know, it's such a safe pick. I want to say, but I'd say "Party of Three" is one of the best Ninja Sex Party songs to like put on at any point. So Josie Steely Dan.
I haven't listened to Ninja Sex Party in so long.
I still listen to them. They're my favorite band. They are my favorite band. I have like so much of their merch.
I remember I used to have Ninja Sex Party songs like memorized.
I still do.
Actually, no, it wasn't Ninja Sex Party. It was Starbomb.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, it was Starbomb. But in the end, I beat
what up,
all
bitch?
my
I got a what up, bitch? What's inside this question block? It's my dick. Yo, what's up? It's Mario. It's been Italian. The pastrami. I'll take you back to pizza and then give you the hasalami.
Oh yeah, bro. Bro, I Smash was so good, bro.
This is so fucking embarrassing. I used to put that song. I was like 10 or whatever. I used to put that song on YouTube, and I'd stand in front of my mirror and I'd sing it, and I'd pretend I was at a talent show.
Oh, I mean, hey, man, look, it's
I
a
can
nice
hear
song,
I can hear how judgmental you're being in your voice.
I'm not being judgmental. I'm not being judgmental, bro.
The John Hotline, the show that comes close to out-laughing Jimmy Fallon. But yes, there's that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any Starbomb song that I've genuinely put on a playlist. I think just because and this is coming from the guy with Ninja Sex Party as his favorite band. It's just too, I don't want to say cringe, because I feel like cringe is dismissive, but like it's, I don't know what's more dismissive, Reddit or cringe. It's just, you know.
Those feel kind of synonymous.
Yeah, well, I think that was the intention. But, yeah, just not exactly something I can... Like, here's a really good example. Twerp. Twerp, great band. They have a really good song, Atomic Karate. I don't know if you've heard it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a part in the song that genuinely just ruins it. And it's the part where, you know, they're doing the synth. They're doing... You know, it's great, super synthy, super electronic, and then out of nowhere, it cuts to the bridge, and it's like boom, 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 sick fucking beat, and all of a sudden, Aaron Hansen starts speaking Japanese over it, and it's like, actually, I have genuinely muted the song in the car when that happens. It shoulders up. The back of your neck feels gross. It just does. It's just I feel like if I didn't know that was Aaron Hansen, it would still be, because I don't know exactly where to pinpoint why that just like makes me like cringe. I don't know if it's because I know it's Aaron Hansen, and thus it immediately evokes the image of white guy in kimono. If you know that one picture of the infamous picture of the white guy in a kimono.
I feel you made me feel. Bro, I spent all my time on the internet. You somehow managed to make me feel
Fuck
so.
Yeah, man! I unk-pilled you, bitch. Those 2 extra years I have on you, I really used them.
Okay, it's the guy. It's the guy with the beard. I've seen this on Twitter.
I'm fucking outrunning you. I'm running circles around you. But yeah, it's the classic white guy in the kimono picture, or it's like just a really cool '80s band. But they have no reason to be just having some random, I don't know. It's just so out of place in the song, and it's such a good song too. And I just don't want to take it off the playlist because it's so good.
But I hate, bro. I hate when there's this song that's so good and then somehow it gets
the
fucked
song
up. So I'm like,
that one part that makes you start pulling hair out your butt.
Oh yeah, I know that
all right.
one.
See, I gotta start making references for the new gens.
Okay.
The John.
So what do I go?
The
my
John
next song
Hotline
now?
is an official unk podcast.
Yeah.
Throw me something else.
So I've named Wish. I've named Wish. I've named Night Running. For a third song, I've actually made a presentation on because this is a genre that I got interested in after one of my other best friends told me if you want to like meet more people, you should probably get into music besides like R&B and hip hop. So I decided to go into house music because I don't know.
The first person you should think, at least the first person you should think of when you think of popular R&B artists.
I don't know. There's just so many people,
I'll give
man.
you a more specific quote. I'm just saying, if somebody start peeing on me and I don't get out the way, that's on me. Too unkilled, I get it. R. Kelly.
Okay.
Unbelievable. You did not see the fucking Boondocks episode about R. Kelly. It's like one of the first fucking episodes.
I'm getting.
Oh my god!
Here.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I cannot let people find me. I cannot let people find me. You
specifically
just
today.
Me, man.
What are you doing afterwards? Come to my apartment. I have the first fucking season of the Boondocks on DVD. I'll fucking educate you.
I had to study for. I had to study for like 2 midterms
have something far more important to study for, young man. It's the school of life.
Well, I didn't even say the.
That's so funny.
The song name, man.
That's so funny. Yeah. Well, then I have an even more crazy thing that's gonna blow your fucking mind. I was gonna say, speaking of R&B, this is a very controversial thing to tell about myself, but it's okay because I'm saying it an hour and something into my podcast. But I have a full DVD set of R. Kelly's "Trapped in the Closet," all parts.
Oh. Okay.
I have the DVD of it. Unfortunately, the DVD came with a poster, and the poster's really funny, but I'm not putting up a fucking R. Kelly poster in my apartment.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Stop for a moment, because what I gotta say is so damn twisted.
Bro.
Not only was there a man in the cabinet, but the man is a midget. Like literally that song, finding Trapped in the Closet by myself in sophomore year of high school randomly, and none of my friends knew what that was, and I felt like I was going insane because it was one of the funniest fucking things I had ever seen, And I was like, guys, please, somebody watch this.
Bro, I hate it when you think you found the funniest shit ever and no one knows what it is.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'll have you over sometime, and I'll screen for you the first season of the Boondocks and also all of R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet.
Okay.
Awesome. Good shit. And then while you're here, I will chain you to the chair and force you to edit John Chair's stuff.
Oh, okay. All right,
100%. Actually, so tell me a little bit more about editing. How did you get into editing?
So editing, if you want to talk about like being an editor, like using like the big boy softwares, so like Premiere and that stuff, man, I've been an editor for 6 years, but I've technically been doing it for 10 years now. So since I was like 10 years old, but basically, it's like I was like on my phone. I was in the absolute mud. I saw all these like meme pages like posting all these funny memes and it's like I grew up watching YouTube, and I always liked all the cool visuals people put up, and I thought it was like a great way of expressing yourself. So I thought, oh, I can be a meme page and I can get popular and stuff.
Everyone thinks like that.
Yeah. So the thing about it is, what I didn't know that meme pages be like. I mean, maybe I did know, but I think I wanted to try being different by making all the memes myself. So like, I made a meme page, and like maybe once or twice a day I would post them. I would like come home and I would start editing. I would like get straight on my phone and I would start editing. No, I deleted it. It had like 230 followers. But yeah, I would just be like making memes and memes all the time, and like I would rarely ever make like something that I actually found entertaining, and I think I'm pretty sure I ended up losing everything at some point, and I honestly really just gave up.
The world.
But so then I moved to doing stuff on YouTube. Like I was still worried about my voice at the time, so I would do these like text based things where I would do an edit, and then instead of talking, it would just be like text on a screen. It fucking sucked.
I get that. I had wanted to do YouTube since ever, but I specifically told myself, and you know, obviously I know, I at least I think I know, you have braces, right?
I
Why
don't.
The fuck did I think you have braces? Okay, well, ignore the fact that I just said that. Ignore the fact that I just said that.
Okay.
I had braces at the time, and so I told myself, okay, when I get rid of my braces, when I take my braces off, then I'll start doing YouTube stuff. Because I always wanted to do YouTube stuff, but I always wanted to be in front of the camera. For me, YouTube has always meant being an on-camera personality and getting myself out there like that. That was always my thing. So I told myself, okay, when I get my braces off, then I'll start going on camera. And then after that happened, it became, okay, when I'm 18, I'll make a YouTube channel. And then when I was 18, I was in community college. And so I actually ended up going into like TV production and, you know, like production and editing, and I was going to school for like film and stuff. And so that niche was actually like that niche was starting to get itched because I was making like YouTube content, and I was putting it out there, and I was having a blast. And then after I got out of college, I had like a year off where I took a gap year. And I explained that in the Minty episode, right? I had a gap year. It was supposed to be a gap semester, turned into a gap year, whatever. And during that time, I ended up starting live streaming first, which, you know, was insane. Never something I told myself I was going to do. Completely impulsive.
Right.
But eventually the Concord State of Play came out, and it was so bad that I finally like got over my nerves and I made a YouTube video.
Ooh.
And yeah, well, it was so bad that I wanted to make a video about it. And I had been streaming for months at the time, so that's what pushed me to really start writing.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a nerve thing kind of starting YouTube, because I remember like I was like after I made my first few videos that were mainly like text based, I didn't really do any YouTube videos for a while. I don't know. I thought I just wanted to kind of like focus on school, focus on
Here's the thing, and to anyone watching this, if anyone watching this truly respects whatever voice me or you have, or lends credence to whatever words we could put on these microphones, the first thing that you make will suck. And it is so important that you make it anyways, and that it sucks. Because then you get better the next time. And then after that, you get better after that. And then after that, after that, after that, after that. So, for my channel, the Astrobot video I made, it wasn't my first video, because I had been making YouTube videos for different channels for a very long time. So it was my first me video. And so because of that, there's things in it that I think I messed up horribly on, like the voiceover. And then the next video, I evened it out a little bit. I tried doing some extra camera tricks, but I was still ironing out the audio. I'm still ironing out the audio issues. I do not have a dedicated recording space. And I'm constantly moving between, closets and rooms. You can hear birds in this video. You can hear birds. If you hear birds, you're not crazy. It's me. I'm recording this podcast sitting on my living room with the window open. I closed it, and I still heard the birds. So I said, "Fuck it. I'm getting the breeze." I earned it. But it's just so important that you make stuff and you don't stop making stuff, and that you just keep sucking at it, because eventually you just won't. The same applies for writing, the same applies for filming, the same applies for any form of art. Pick up the pencil, draw a circle, it will suck. Your 110th circle will be a lot better than your first. And that's why you got to keep doing it.
Yep. I mean, like, even these many years in making YouTube videos, like, I had to make a short film for the first time. It was a horror film. The first time I ever, like, engaged in that medium, it was fucking ass.
And it will be a learning experience. And the best gift you can give yourself is the gift of a learning experience at any age above the age of 18. If you can still get out and learn stuff in... this is such a silly thing to say, but like,
who said you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
You can be 30 and learn how to ball.
Type shit.
Who the fuck did I have this conversation with?
Your
I had a conversation with someone where I was like, well, there's no rule that says a dog can't play basketball. Was it you?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know who I had this conversation with. It was genuinely one of the most embarrassing things ever, where we were talking about something and I was trying to encourage him. I was like, hey, there's no rule that says a dog can't play basketball. I remember. Okay, yeah, no, it wasn't you. I was working with a coworker for an interview we were doing at a restaurant, and I was trying to encourage her, and I was like, hey, you can do anything. There's no rule that says a dog can't play basketball. And she looked at me and she was like, what? And I was like, there's no rule that says a dog can't play basketball? What are you talking about? And I was like, Air Bud? She was like, what's Air Bud? And I was like, the Disney movie Air Bud? She was like,
oh my
no,
gosh,
I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, it's a movie where a dog plays basketball. She was like, okay. And I was like, Yeah. It was so... I was
God.
so mad.
That must have been so awkward. Oh my god.
It wasn't awkward, but I was like, yeah. So like the dog plays basketball. She goes, okay. And I was like, yeah. And so there's a part in the end of the movie where they're like, they check the rule books because, you know, everyone just kind of assumes that the dog can't do it because it's a dog. But they check the rule books, and it's the big line of the movie is like, you know, there's no rule that says a dog can't play basket. I don't know why I was explaining it so much. I was just so... It was like when I found out you didn't watch iCarly. It's like,
yeah.
you know, I can believe somebody when they tell me they don't watch SpongeBob, but like, I still believe somewhat in a monoculture. Okay, I do. I still somewhat believe in a monoculture.
Wait, how do you believe it when someone says they didn't watch SpongeBob?
Because that in and of itself is a phenomenon in a monoculture. If I ask, you know, if I talk to you and I say, how many times in your life have you met somebody that said their parents didn't allow them to watch SpongeBob? Has that what?
No one.
Okay.
No.
Well, first of all, so there you go. But for me, in my life, I have had more than like 5 times where I've talked to someone and they're like, yeah, my mom didn't let me watch it. And every single time you look at them, you're like, yeah, that makes sense. And so for me, the experience of meeting somebody outside of that norm, or like meeting someone that wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid, is its own stereotype now that I fully believe everyone at some point has experienced. In the same way, like when you're a kid, you... This is really embarrassing. Do I want to say this? No, no, that's a horrible equate to make. I'm not gonna say it. I'll say it later.
Okay.
I'll say it off camera. I'll say it off camera
later.
But like, you know, it's like
Later.
it's the first time. The first time you meet someone different from you. You meet somebody with like you're a kid and you meet someone without an arm and you're like, Daddy, why does that person not have an arm? And they're like, oh, some people don't have arms. And you're like, oh, okay. It's like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, for me, the monoculture doesn't just mean everybody has seen XYZ. It means everybody has seen X, and if you've seen it, you've also experienced people that haven't seen it. So like, it creates like a class of people in on the joke and out of the joke. Like, you don't go to, I don't know. I give Uncle. I give up on this conversation. I was gonna try and be like, well, you know, like you go to a village filled with like Mormons. You're not like, oh, these Mormons don't have anything in common with me. You're like, oh, I ran into a bunch of Mormons and they acted like Mormons. Save me.
Right. Okay. I don't even know where we were in the conversation before this.
This was about Air Bud.
Oh. Wait, no, but like before that. How did we... I swear to God we were talking about music.
Yeah, I'm sure we were. Did you... Well, now we're talking about Mormons, so...
I still...
How do we get out of this one?
Okay.
Oh, gee, Skipper, how do we get out of this one?
We'll have to call the Book of Mormon.
Oh, have you seen any Marvel stuff recently?
Marvel
keep
stuff
up with Marvel
recently. I mean, is it still? It's not Marvel Spider-Man right now.
What do you mean?
Is it? Because I remember there are like 2 different people who handle Spider-Man. There's like Marvel Spider-Man,
No,
and then
Sony
there is a
Marvel Spider-Man. I was gonna say like I saw Wonder Man. I watched all of Wonder Man.
Is it currently Marvel
Marvel's.
or Sony's? Okay, so then I know about the new
Yeah, the Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm excited.
Spider-Man
for
is
that
coming
one.
out.
I watch
Yeah.
all these things.
The last time I saw like a movie with a really large group of people was probably
No Way Home?
It was probably that movie.
Yeah, that
No
checks
Way
out.
Home, yeah.
I mean, me too.
It was in high school.
Me too. I think I ended up seeing that.
Yeah.
No, I saw that with 3 people. No, there was a while where I was running with my boy, who would always go to the Marvel movies with like a costume, and he'd always bring like 7, 10 friends, and they'd take up an entire fucking row. And that was a fun experience. It was fun watching Ant-Man Quantumania in a packed theater, and everyone left like. But I'll tell you what. To save you from the experience of having to go in the theater, when we watch Mario Galaxy, anytime I feel the Reddit cringe alarm go off, I'll just like karate chop your neck so you pass out.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking neck chop you so you fucking stop breathing, and then when you start, I'm gonna fucking neck chop you. So anytime I hear Reddit cringe,
just make sure that before you do it, you say on your left.
But okay. So we'll round this out. We'll round this episode out with letting you finish on music.
Okay, I'll end on the song that I'm willing to sing.
Oh, dude! Thank God you brought that up. I forgot I was gonna censor that.
Okay.
That's so funny. Yeah. Dude, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, man.
I have a good idea for that.
Okay. All right. So I was talking about house music. My favorite house music song of like probably it's probably still my favorite house music song ever. It's "Change Everything" by Good Cool from 80 House album 11. It's like this group of people who consistently make these house music albums like every year, and it's just this song, especially this creator, he just makes music that sticks out to me so much. So that's 3. Then I'll give you this feels like kind of a coin flip. Shit. I'll give you Ghetto Boys featuring Wizkid and DJ Mafarisa. It's like I feel so fucking stupid. It's a song by KO. I don't know what nationality he is though. It's probably it's like African. It's just like it feels like the song itself just mixes good vibes with groovy music so good, and like the lyrics are also just so chill. It's like I can listen to the song if I'm like working out, if I'm trying to chill, but I'll just like put it on. And then this last song that I'll be willing to sing like a little bit of. It's a song called "Witness" by Psyche and McKinley Dixon.
Yeah. Hey, you got to do it now. You got to do it.
How much of it would I have to sing though?
Hey. There's no rule that says a beaver can't sing R&B.
Shit, man. Can I just look up the lyrics so I don't...
You don't have to do it if you don't want to. It's fine.
No, I'm willing to do it, man.
This is all you. I did not ask. You can... This is all... Go
just
for it.
Tell me when I should
you're
start,
ready.
man.
Shoot, fire, and shoot. Shoot at will.
It's just gonna feel so weird with no music going, bro. I mean, obviously we're not trying to get copyrighted. Okay. Can I get a witness? Ooh, Lord, I try to be submissive. Still it ain't work. Can I get a witness? Ooh, no, I made some bad decisions. Caused a lot of hurt. Can I get a witness? I've been praying for my soul, been so I can find my low. Don't need another chance to be alone on my own.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the chorus.
Well, thank you for joining me on this episode of the John Hotline. And the nicest way I can say it is, get back to work! Kidding.
What?
You know what I do want to do, though? I want to run through the halls of my high school. I want to scream at the top of my lungs. I just found out there's no such thing as the John chairs.